Hi, I'm Chris Logan. Putting another video on here. This video is based on a power transformer that come out of a old Galaxy base station, 10 meter, well, general coverage, tube top hybrid radio, and it had transistors and tubes in it. Unfortunately, the radio was beyond repair, and so I scrapped it and got some interesting parts. And one of the interesting parts is this power transformer. What we're going to do is we're going to test it to see if it's any good. And this is my Variac 15 amp, and I got relatively small jumpers on it, so we'll see. Here we're pushing 100, 200, 300. Well, let's just call it at 500 volts, or of course we do go to 600, but you can't hear it, but I can. The Variac at this point is humming, but that's testing the 800 volt lead, and so we'll back her on down. So if this transformer was ballasted, it'd make good for a high voltage project. So we're going to move the terminals to something more suitable and safer. This is just a 14 volt scale, not the 800. And let's look and see. Well, getting a hell of a lot more than 14 volts. It tells me I might have something hooked wrong. So let's move this down to here and try it. And that must be the obvious way to hook it up. I had it wrong. I was going off of 120 and 100 volt AC when I should have been tapped at the 0 point and 120. And there, 14 volts AC on the 14 volt tap. So this transformer is pretty accurate. So we'll back it back down and let's try the 300 volt scale here and see what we can get. Well, we're getting 291 on the AC scale. The meter set at 700 volts, but it'll read much higher than that. The Syntec meters are, the big ones, are underrated and actually very good meters for the money. So let's go from 90 volt to 300 volt and see what happens. And that's Variac all the way up at 187 volts. Here, I'll put it back so you can see. Please excuse my little ham room here. This is what I do. I like to tinker. Let's see. I'm from the 90 volt. No, that's the 800 volt. Let's go to 330. And this is zero tap over here on the end. And the Let's see what we get. Let's see, there's 90 volts on the Variac meter, 144 volts output on the AC transformer, and 223 volts AC. So yeah, I think this transformer is definitely good. And there's a 0 to 120 volt over here, so let's see if we can use this as a isolation transformer, if you will. And yeah, I think it would serve as an isolation transformer. Back it on down. Now the question is the output ampage as same as the input ampage? Because the input is 120 volts. The output on the transformer on that tap, 120 volt. Well, along with a transformer, here's something of interest. It's a humongous choke. This is very, very big. Let me